welcome to Planning Phase Syndicate Take 2 for Saturday or maybe Sunday, depending on what time zone you live. Thank you for joining us tonight. We have an amazing broadcast for you. We are doing top 4 Kyber Cup match with Chrispy versus Richard P. During this, we will be seeing who's going to make it into the finals over at the Kyber Cup World. If you hadn't joined us earlier, we are Planning Phase Syndicate. We officially love X-Wing, except for JJ, who seems to like his Giants hats instead. But we love X-Wing over here. Earlier today, we were streaming some XTC. Yesterday, we streamed some XTC. And then there's no more games that are open, I don't think. We missed the one. I'm glad I didn't pick it up because there was one at 3. I was going to pick it up right before this game that I thought was happening at 2 o'clock or at 4 o'clock. But JJ gave me some incorrect information. So it's a good thing because otherwise we'd have to somehow stream twice. Evening Dom. In our top 4 match tonight, we have Chrispy running in his FO list that everybody has seen way too many times, versus Richard P and his 4 Y-Wings in Resistance and Poe. And what I will say is I'm extremely interested to see how these Resistance Y-Wings work, because I've never seen anybody put a bunch of them on the table. Joining me tonight is my good co-host and good friend, Mr. JJ. I should give up on the Giants, but can't seem to.
Yeah, I mean, they're just, you know, they're just one of the best football teams in the Northeast. I mean, Patriots who, Bills.
Where's
who.
Greg? Where's Greg? If anybody's paying attention, we added a couple of new things to the chat. If you would like to see the XTC standings, because I don't know where the list is, type exclamation. Well, not that. Type exclamation XTC 2022 into the chat, and they'll bring up the challenge bracket so you can kind of see the standings if you're interested in XTC stuff. It's XTC 2022 because I actually have an XTC 2021 from last year. You're killing me. Anyway, JJ, I haven't talked to you in
a few hours.
In that meantime, I took a nap.
Yeah, same here, actually. I woke up with a jolt with that message. So, yeah. All right.
I don't know if there's a link to the scheduled streams, is there? That would be a good idea,
not that I know of, actually. Yeah, no, not that I know of. I know that they post them as they get them. Because I know some of the teams are a little ahead of us or a little ahead of other teams in terms of like their matchups. We already have some teams already playing their week 2 matchups already for XCC, while we still have a few others finishing up their week 1s. So it just depends on whenever the teams are able to schedule them, and they'll post them in the XCC Discord as it becomes available, and I guess throughout the various like Discords like Gold Squadron and Fly Better and such. So let's go ahead and break down these lists while we get the players set up here. So on the left-hand side, we have Chrispy here flying the first order. If you've been watching us for a little bit, we've had him on stream, and he's been playing this list for quite some time now. We have Kylo Ren here in the Tide Whisper, which Shattering Shot, Instinctive Aim, Predator, Concussion Missiles, Advanced Optics, and the Munition Failsafe on him. Next up here in the TIE FO, we have Commander Malorus with Marksmanship and Cluster Missiles. Next up here, also in the TIE FO, is Scorch with Predator, Fanatical, and Advanced Optics. Next up here is going to be Dread in the TIE FO Bomber with Electric Chaff Missiles, Skilled Bombardier, and Proximity Mines. And then to round off the list is Grudge, also in the Bomber, with Elusive, Automated Targeting Priority, Electric Chaff Missiles, Skilled Bombardier, and Proximity Mines. Over on the other side here on the right, for the Resistance, Rich P's list, he's flying here. First up is Kai Thranali with Tirfan Belly Run, Ion Cannon Turret, Watchful Astromech, Concussion Bomb, Targeting Computer, and Engine Upgrade. Shasa Zara with Tirfan Belly Run, Ion Cannon Turret, Concussion Bombs, Targeting Computer, and Engine Upgrade. Wilsa Tesla with Ion Cannon Turret, L4ER5, Bomblet Generator, Targeting Computer, and the Engine Upgrade. Teza Naz with Expert Handling, Targeting, Ion Cannon Turret, Watchful Astromech, Concussion Bombs, Targeting Computer, and Engine Upgrade. And then we have Trigger Happy Flyboy Poe in the T-70 X-Wing with Heroic, R4 Astromech, Ferris Wheel Paint, Proton Torpedoes, Munitions Failsafe, Overdrive Thrusters, and the Black One title to round off that list. Now, I am a personal fan of these Y-Wings, although they are typically run with the wartime loadout that gives them extra shields. Having the base ability to perform an action on your on one of your equipped cards and get a free calculate is a really, really good like linked action for these Y-Wings. They can essentially either do a rotate into calculate, or a target lock into calculate, or even a boost into calculate, and that makes them very, very maneuverable. Their dials are pretty good as well for these ships here.
Yeah, and I disagree with a little bit with you on their dials being good, so I don't agree with that. But
well, I mean, they have access to the 3-bank, right? The 3-bank actually travels a longer distance than a 4 straight, and then you add on a boost onto that. And if you have your turret already in the correct way, you have a boost into a calculate, which is a nice passive mod on offense, and that helps you get around the board as quickly as possible, and your opponent is forced to chase you. I mean, that's really good.
I suppose I'm not a big fan of that.
I mean, with those ion cannon turrets, they basically never need to do a K turn. They can either do a hard 2 or a 3 and still get around the board fairly quick. They can do a lot of work, I think.
Yeah, I agree that they can do a lot of work. I'm just not sold on their dial. like I do agree with you. I do actually, and I heard about this list from somebody at my local, because I have a guy, our local Scrapjackal, who loves Resistance, and none of us have put 4 Y-Wings on the table, probably because we only bought 1 pack. So, welcome from Texas, Martini. Every time we do hello there, is there a way to get that stupid gift to pop up? There's got to be a way.
That would be fantastic. Yeah, eventually we'll get those up.
Yeah, I like the bomblet generator, right? Like, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've not seen that get used very often. And you know, the ion cannon turrets. This reminds me of like Catherine's list that she used to run over on GSP and over on Nickel City, because we have seen some success with Y-Wings, but I think hers were either Rebel or Republic, weren't they?
She's actually done both. She's done Rebel and Republic.
Okay, but not
and Resistance as well.
Oh, she has
done Resistance.
Okay.
Yeah,
oh, even better.
Yeah. They are. I think this version of the Y-Wing might be my favorite out of all 3 versions. The Republic Y-Wing are very, very close second.
Yeah, and this concussion bomb, which we saw a lot of when it first came out, and then they hiked the point. 1 point, they give it a 1 point increase, and nobody takes it anymore. Nobody takes it.
Yeah, I mean, it's really good. It automatically goes into the hull when it explodes, and then it forces you to either take a strain or take or flip the card that you took. So it can do a lot of damage, especially if you manage to get that land on. The only drawback to that is that once you drop 1, if you don't reload that charge, you're gonna end up like dropping all of them consecutively, which can be bad. So
yeah. Looks like we got Chrispy opening up, doing a flank maneuver with the 2 bombers to try to essentially put out his, whatchamacallit, I don't know what they call those anymore. Electro chafe missiles. There you go. It's been a long
Yeah.
time. He's throwing out those
Yeah.
electro chafe missiles, so that way he can kind of catch or try to catch both groups of Y-wings. And it was funny,
Now,
JJ. If you take some of these Y-wings, you can add that wartime loadout and add electro chafe missiles to some of them.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to know the sad thing? The cost of those, that's 14 points for that ship. It's like, I don't know if it's worth it at that point.
Yeah, exactly. It's not exactly like the most cost-effective way to load them out. Yeah, absolutely.
I thought it was fun, though, but it seems silly to me.
Now, we got an interesting formation set up here from Rich P. He's basically coming in to set up a conga line of Y-wings across his edge there, just trying to force Chrispy to come in and try to engage into those ion cannons, which he does not want to go to, and then have Poe come in as a flanker. Do you go after Poe at this point and turn in on him? Or do you go into the bait of the ions? Because you know those bombers can't really afford to shake those ions.
Honestly, I think you can go after Poe, but Poe's kind of a lost cause in my opinion. Like the way Poe works is if you can get him with like a 3 or 4 of your ships, you're golden. I think Chrispy, he's better off to try to engage those. I don't even know what we're playing. We must be playing a different
chance engagement.
Yeah, chance engagement. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think to some extent you let Poe come to you. You can turn away. I would put Kylo and Malorus after Poe and try to tie them up and leave your bombers along with Scorch to try to pick through some of that Y-wing stuff. But you're gonna have to mod up is what you're gonna have to do. So.
Yeah, absolutely. You definitely don't want to get like one of your prominent bombers out there. Like you definitely don't want Grudge to be ioned into a bad position where he can't like boost out of the way. So it's going to be a really tough call for Chrispy to hear how he's going to engage those Y-wings.
Yeah. And I don't know. Again, I would not turn too far away. I know those Y-wings can't run that fast, but you just talked about the 3 hards and 3 banks and boost. I mean, those exist. You know, and in fairness, the way Chrispy started to engage, if you're not careful, you're going to get caught by range 3 ions. And again, that's probably not the end of the world, right? But that's 100% going to happen here. So I probably would not run, especially because I got proxies with Skilled Bombardier. I just got to get through 1 ion salvo, and then I can, drop.
Yeah, absolutely. He does have Malorus set up to kind of lag behind and I guess threaten Poe off the side. I'm kind of wondering if you turn in Poe also, or sorry, not turn in Poe, turn in Kylo as well.
Yeah, I mean, again, if it's me, I'm turning it on Poe, but that's just me because Poe's worth more points and should be easier to pick off to some extent. But if you leave Poe unengaged, he's going to proton torp you. Now, I will say, with the, with Kylo, it's somewhat inconsequential because you can shoot your missiles out your butt. But
yeah,
I like that bullseye on Kylo a lot. And with the advanced optics, it gives you the ability to turn a blank as well as use your force. And here's going to be an interesting thing. Are we going to see him use Kylo's actual ability? And that's why I would go after Poe, because Kylo has an ability nobody uses.
Oh, and we get our first Chaff Cloud deployment here from Chrispy. Pretty much trying to seal off that entrance over there for those other Y-wings.
I wonder if they care, though. Do they care? Do they care if they... Yeah, you're getting both of them, it looks like. But do they
definitely
care if they go through those?
Well, it's to prevent them from boosting in and trying to get into a better position, I think. I think that's where you want to carry. Yep, and it looks like Chrispy is definitely gonna start going after Poe here.
God, those things can move so fast.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, Sai using his her ability to whenever you pass over a friendly, you get a free evade, and then she boosted to get a calculate as well. But it looks like Red is gonna get out of that side arc. We'll take a primary shot from the Red Y-wing there, but I think it's okay.
Yeah, that 2 die through an obstruction. He does.
Oh yeah,
doesn't care.
Yeah, if I was that Red Y-wing, just take a target lock and calculate here. No reason not to double mod.
Yeah. Well, someone says the stream is choppy. It doesn't look like that on my side.
Mm.
I guess I'll pull it up.
And we get a barrel, a red barrel.
Yeah, they want to avoid that chafe cloud for next turn.
Yep. And looks like we go all in over here on Poe.
The question is, does Richard know Chrispy's going to go after Poe? And it does look like he will have a range 3 ion on Grudge.
You mean primary?
Well, oh, that's right, because ion doesn't go out to range 3, does it?
Yeah, and it's at the turret arc only. Yeah.
So likely there will not be a whole bunch of a barrel roll. And it's gonna hit. It's gonna get close to that lock. Yeah, that rock there.
Yeah. That's gonna be a tough obstacle to clear the next turn there. I mean, I suppose you could do a 3 bank and just go right past the rock, but yeah. And we get a lock here from Malorus.
And you know the funny thing, when people are complaining about the cluster missiles only being able to get off on one, so let's use concussions. But if you think about it with Malorus, even if they don't get it off, if she doesn't do that, she can still shoot missiles 4 times.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, you might get that 1 engagement at range 3, but at range 2, which is a sweet spot there, you're gonna get that 3 dice attack all the time.
And we have overdrive thrusters on Poe. Okay.
Now, even if Poe decides to do a focus into a barrel roll, it's still going to be you're still going to take at least 2 shots here.
And here you go. They miss Ferris Fewer Paint.
That's why the bullseye. That's why the bullseye was popped for Ferris Fear.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in the bullseye. So yeah.
Okay.
And using Black 1 to slam right past, and looks like he will take a weapons disabled. Yes. Yeah. I think he still might be in shot for Scorch, but yeah.
Yep, he will be, and Poe will still have a somewhat of a hard time running too far away from some of these, but it will stop the bombers from being able to boost and try to screw with them. So,
yeah.
If you've never been to our channel before and you're just tuning in, We have a Discord that's not as active as other Discords. And
All right, it looks like a range 1 from Kylo into Poe. With Events Optics, that becomes hit, crit. And Poe blanks out. Does have Heroic. And gets a double conversion, only taking 1 shield.
Man, look at that. 1 shield down.
That was easily the best use of Heroic we've seen.
100%.
All right, so now we get out.
Except for Rey.
Yeah, except for Rey. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get a shot onto Kylo here through an obstruction. Looks like, and he gets a reroll there. Nothing.
He has 1 token.
Oh, he has a calculate. Looks like, yeah. So just 1. And Kylo, he's got it. Yep. Another primary shot going into Kylo.
Ooh. 2 hits.
Yeah.
Oh,
and a blank out.
Blanks out. Oh,
man, that shield's down.
Look at those little Y-wings go.
That's got to shake Chrispy a little there.
It's going to feel like his XCC match earlier.
Yeah. He definitely doesn't want a repeat of that. All right, so we're going to get a Scorch trigger here. He's going to add an additional die here. And, ooh, that's going to be a good shot there. So hit, crit going into Poe. And Poe loses his shields. He is shields down. Shot here coming from Dread, range 3 into Poe. Just gets 1 Heroic,
and we get 1.
Gets it.
So
and that should be it for the first order shots.
Oh.
You're going to get a range 3 obstruction here from the Resistance going into Dread.
Nothing.
And gets nothing. Yep.
So now if you're Chrispy and with Grudge, do you just drop your proxy?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I would probably just do the range, the 1 drop instead of the 2. Just to cover the bigger opening.
And then if you're the Y-Wing, do you just barrel roll through that rock?
Yeah, I mean, you don't even have to avoid it either because you have Tearfon Belly Run, so you can actually just do a 1 straight. You can eat the rock and still have a good position if you need to, and then just go from there.
So does Teflon Belly Rub work on those shave clouds or no?
Yes. Well, even if you're on chaff, you don't. You can still shoot if you're on a chaff cloud, but if you're on the rock, that's normally where you have the restriction of not being able to shoot. Tearfon Belly Run essentially allows you to still perform special attacks with your ship, so you can still do your ion cannon, or if you had a missile or a torp, you can still use those to attack.
So in this case here, really the big thing really is only going to be if they rotate that turret or if they have somebody on the side in their turret.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Somebody thinks you just barrel roll right through it. You still get an action. Yeah. You're going to take the damage anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So take a look at the first order here. Obviously, you're going to drop that proxy there with Grudge, right? And I would assume you would turn over to Poe. For Malorus, you would also turn into that Y-Wing. For Kylo, I'm kind of a little torn, right? Because you could do the hard one and still get the jam onto Poe if you need to. But you're probably not going to get a shot with Kylo. Do you pursue with that, or do you now turn your attention onto the Y-Wing and then try to catch up with Poe later?
I don't know. I always say chasing Poe's if fuels Aaron, but
Yeah.
I mean, like, logic, I don't think I would with Kylo. I don't know, though, because if Kylo gets ionized, you're screwed. So, and those Y-Wings just being able to kind of come in there and take the ion shots into Kylo. I would, if I were him, I would turn in on Poe. I would probably do the one hard and then jam focus. Because then you're going to turn Scorch and Dread into him. Lee's Dread right there to be able to drop a proxy mine behind him. And stuff like that. Yeah. And Big John, like, the idea is that with that Y-Wing, if you go to the right to go around, I agree, that's probably better. Except for that proxy mine's going to be there. So do you want to eat it from the proxy mine or do you want to eat it from the rock? I think that's really where the difference comes in. You know, to me, I would eat it from the rock because I know it's only one guaranteed damage and one roll versus having to roll 2 dice with that proxy. The best could be is Chrispy could just be messing around with him and not actually drop a proxy there.
That would be a big brain move. Or he does the 2 straight drop and puts it on top of the rock anyway. So you eat both of them. Oh, man.
You could do that too. That's actually a good idea. That's actually smarter. That's probably what I'd do.
Yeah, that would be rough. That's 2 automatic damage with potential of 3. Gosh. Oof.
You can almost pop that Y-Wing right there, you know?
I don't know. With 3 shields, 4 hull, that's a lot of beef to chew through.
So if all damage go through, all you got to do is get a couple crits.
Yeah.
Which damage do you take first, the rock or the proxy?
So you would take the proxy first.
Okay, that sucks because the proxy does the crits, the rock does not do the crits.
Yeah, and Chrispy doing the 2 drop. Yep, smart move. And it looks like he will boost with Dread. Probably not going to do a drop here, I don't think.
I would not, but that's just me.
All right, we get the hard 3. He clears around the chaff cloud. And we'll do a boost into Calculate. And get a sloop here from Grudge.
Yep, because chasing Poe's a fool's errand.
Yeah.
I think it would have been good if he could have gotten Poe and left him there and got him to farther than half health.
Yeah.
I still think you have to chase him a little bit. I do. Some of me still thinks you take Scorch and you turn in, or you do Kylo and turn in.
And looks like he's going to go for another barrel roll here. And we'll take another stress. And now we get a 3 bank here from Dread. Looks like setting up another bomb drop onto green if it decides to go around. And we'll take a focus.
That green is very dead. Oh, yellow might be dead now. Look at that.
So it's a jam token, not a tractor. And we'll see if he gets stressed. Let's see. If it gets stressed, it skips it. It won't be able to perform an action, and it does not. However, it will break its lock that it had onto Dread.
He gave him a focus.
Yeah, there you go.
Focus.
So he will get a free calculate just because he did complete the target lock action. So there we go.
All right, so we do get the turn
does
away.
hit it. Yep.
I'm assuming we're going to get
one
a
automatically. Yeah, it's got to resolve the proxy first. Let's get that roll. and loses all
max.
shields. Beautiful.
Max
Oof.
damage.
That's exactly what Chrispy wanted there.
Yep, and it takes that now that Y-Wing is very out of the fight to some extent. I would do the rotate. What does Green have on him?
Ion cannon and bomblet.
Yeah, and he is watchful. There we go. Get your rotate. Get your free calc. Get a calc. Everyone gets a calc. It's like Oprah on here. No calc. Doesn't he get a free calc for rotating?
Let's see here.
Or is it only if you take the stress?
Yeah, you should be able to get it. Let's take a look here.
And this is the top
so
4
it's
match.
Watch. Yeah, so watch for astromech only works if you're in an enemy ship's firing arc, which currently right now Green was not at the time.
Gotcha.
Ooh, yeah, Chrispy going all in now on these Y-wings.
Now hopefully Poe 2 hearts here.
Oh yeah.
Rolls target locked. It says goodbye to Kylo.
And we get a focus jam out of Kylo, taking out that calculate from the yellow Y.
Oh no!
Poe's out of the fight. Yep, takes the 3 straight. I gotta say, this is a masterful move from Chrispy, getting the resistance to split its forces, and just concentrate on these 2 straggling Ys. All right, so now we're getting a Malorus trigger here from Chrispy. And ooh, he does have the cluster shot. So we're going to see the first shot here onto Tezza. First shot coming in, gets 1. He can spend the lock. And converts. Hit, crit going into the Y. A little bit of a delay and gets the evade, but that's still going to be hit, crit going into Tezza.
What is Tezza's ability?
So Tezza provides a reroll to her friendlies that she has in arc, and we get a panic pilot as the crit onto Tezza.
So it won't matter. She won't live very long.
Oh no, Chrispy forgoed the second shot on clusters. Oh no. All right, well, we're gonna get a shot here from Kylo, and we'll use optics for make it 3 hits. Oh, he might have not been at range 1 of the other one. That's why we didn't get a second shot. And get a blank out there, and that should be the end of Tezza, who is knocked out at initiative 5. And we are at 5-1 right now. All right, next shot here at initiative 4s. And Wilsa Teslo looking to do a range 1 shot here. Probably looking at Kylo. Yeah.
Oof. Only 1.
Gets just 1. Yep. Kylo, easy. Got it.
He's making up for earlier.
Yeah. Range 1 here from Scorch. We'll take the strain here, or sorry, the stress here to make it a 4-die attack here. Range 1. Ooh, only gets 1. He does add a reroll here, and we'll make it 2. Oh, and Optics for 3. Ooh, man, Optics coming in clutch here. Yeah, Predator, Fanatical, and Optics are really good on Scorch. That's going to be 3 shields down on Wilsa Tesla. All right, now we're taking a look shots here from the other resistance-wise. No shot there for the red.
Ugh, nothing for the blue either.
Thank you.
Oh, man. They'll each get a point.
Yep, and at the end of the third round, we have Chrispy leading 6-2 here. And we're moving on to round number 4 here in the top 4 final here. Very, very solid turn there for Chrispy, able to turn in onto that straggling Y-wing that took that cluster bomb, or that proximity mine, I should say, and did really good in converging onto it and making sure that it was taken out here. These resistance-wise are a little bit of trouble now that they're spread out. Obviously, Wilsa is about to eat another proximity mine here from Dread, but yeah, I think you desperately need to get Poe back into this fight here to start punishing some of these first order ships.
Yeah, see, and I would have liked to see Poe do that too hard, even if he had thought they were all going in on him. Because I mean, I guess you could use bait, because now we're losing 2 Y-wings compared to 1 Poe. And I know Poe's expensive as all hell, but 2 Y-wings are the same cost as that, but you lose 2 guns.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now Poe's so far back here, which I'm kind of surprised he's not stressed. Why didn't he do his other maneuvers, like boosted, barrel rolled, something to put him?
I think that doing because you can set yourself up with a Talon roll here easily without being worried about getting engaged by the first order, and that would set you up in a better position for the following turn there. As is right now with the FO ships with his back to him, he's going to need at least 2 turns to re-engage into this fight.
I guess I just see if he had done a boost to the right, to the left. Sorry, not the right. To the left there. Then he could have 2-hearted again into there.
Yeah.
Maybe I just think like a droid player. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, just park the TIE fighter on top of the rock and then open the struts. Oh, wait, you can't.
Yeah, but I think in 2 hards when I play, half the time, I probably shouldn't say that, but when I play, I think in 2 hards and 3 hards and 1 hards more often than in banks.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the dials for those droids are really conducive to using those hard turns versus the banks. So yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, if you think about what a boost and then a 2 hard is, I don't want to put my hand on the screen, but it would, if you think about like what direction you can point, it's not quite a turnaround maneuver, but it's close, especially when you can boost the next turn as well, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, taking a look at the position here for Chrispy ships here. Now, he does have a very tight cluster of all those ships there that he's got to move out of the way so that way he's not bumping each other. Obviously, with Grudge, you're just doing a 1 straight drag. You probably sloop here.
You think you sloop? Makes sense.
Yeah.
What is he rolling for?
For the proximity mine that was dropped.
Oh, but we didn't even see drop. I didn't even see him drop.
Yeah, he probably just announced it, and it looks like a fuel leak.
No. Well, that is
Not
officially
not the
going to
best.
be a dead white.
Yeah. I mean, it's a blank crit at this point, right?
Yeah.
So, and we get a bomblet generator drop here, looking to catch Scorch here if he does a hard 2.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's a good one, too.
Absolutely. And we get a 1 straight here coming from Grudge, and we'll do a barrel roll here, probably to make room for the sloop from Dread. Get a 3 bank coming from Kai Thronali, does a boost, and we'll get a calculate.
I love those engine upgrades.
Mm-hmm. And there we go. We get a sloop there from Dread. The 1 bank boost from Red, and we'll take a calculate. And right on top of that bomblet generator. So do you barrel roll to get out of Blue's ion cannon? Or do you take a mod here?
I barrel. Well, barrel rolling's going to put you behind that rock, though. I don't know. I barrel roll. I think I barrel roll. It just helps.
Going aggressive. Yeah, there you go. He's going to go for the shot. Yep. Why not? Yeah, because if he gets a shield down from that bomblet, he's going to turn on Fanatical, and that's the offensive mod he needs right there. All right, get a 2-turn here from Wilsa. Probably just going to rotate into a calculate here, most likely.
All you care about is getting them to shoot first before the guy. That's all you care. Don't die. Let me shoot.
And we're going to get a Tarkula calculate here.
All right.
All right, get a 2 bank here from Malorus. Clears the stress. Probably going to barrel roll here. Now, part of me wonders if he dialed in a sloop for a Kylo here. And no, he does the hard 2 away. Very nice. Gets a focus rotate here. Now we look at Poe. R2, you called it. Yep. You can boost into a hard or a 2 barrel roll, and that'll get you back into the 2 shots there.
Do you barrel roll first, though? Or do you boost?
You want to boost first, yeah, because that puts you facing straight, like right behind that rock, and then the hard 2 will get you right into the shots into either Malorus or Scorch. Oh, question is the foils closed? Yeah, the foils are closed. Okay.
Target
going for the lock first. Yeah.
All right. I think you have to go on Scorch, right?
Yeah, definitely going to go after Scorch.
I like how the fingers are wagging at each other.
Yeah.
All right.
And no overdrive. Nope, declining to use overdrive. And we'll get Scorch here. Well, let's see what the roll is.
Oh
Nothing.
my god!
Oh
double
my
blanks.
goodness!
You gotta be
Wow.
kidding me.
Rich can only shake his head in disappointment there. My gosh. And we get a Malor's trigger here.
Yeah. Now we can get some clusters. Oh, did he
Nope.
take a target lock?
No luck. No, he barreled. He barreled there.
Mm.
Yeah. Range 1 out the back here from Kylo. Looking to finish off. You need at least 2 hits here.
Nope, Poe did not boost Deslin. Poe just locked.
And optics to make it 2. And yep, there you go. That's the last one you need to take out Wilza.
Sad day.
All right. I get Malorus here. Yep, I'm going to go into red, into Shasa. It's going to be a primary shot here, 2 dice. And we'll get only 1. We'll spend the calculate and save. Range 1 here from Scorch. He will take the stress here to make it a 4 dice shot.
Watch him roll all natties. Nope, just one.
Halfway there. Halfway there. Yeah, hit crit. And that will be 2 shields down on Shasa. No shot there from Dread. And we're going to see the resistance-wise take their shots now. I would go into Scorch here. Definitely. All right, looks like a primary shot here going into Scorch. And we'll only get 1. And just enough.
You gotta be kidding me. All
and
right.
he's going for the Ion here, looks like. Oh, actually, no. We get a shot here from Grudge. We'll focus. No, he did a barrel. So just 1. And evades it.
Now
and
we get
looks
to go
like
into Scorch.
Yeah, it looks like an Ion cannon here. Yep, there we go. Does have a calculate here, so should help. Yep, gets 3. Scorch needs 2 at least.
And
Nope.
blanks out.
Does get Ioned, and will be going 1 straight. I definitely see those concussion bombs coming into effect now this turn.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Now, the nice thing, again, with that Ion is Scorch has the ability to go right or left. It does not have to specifically be straight
yeah.
anymore. I assume
Yeah.
you would not go to the right. I'm sorry, go to the left, because if you go to the left, you're going to could get ionized a second time and then get stuck right in that rock.
Yeah, exactly.
So if I am Scorch, I'm going right, getting my focus and hoping to get a shot on Poe.
Yeah, exactly. Now the other part of it too is just is considering the strain aspect, that the strain from taking those concussion bombs, because obviously you don't want to flip any of those up, could make you easy target for Poe to just finish you off, or hell, even an ion cannon shot at that point will finish you off. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough spot for Scorch to survive this next round.
Yeah, I do not see Scorch surviving. I do not. If you're new to the show,
All right,
we're gonna intro a little commercial here. If you're new to the show, click on the link I just posted in the description. It has all the links to our show. our Discord, every fancy little thing you can think of. So JJ's not excited by my link. At least I don't do commercials.
Stand by. Just doing some in-house things at the moment. Hang on.
So I will say I like this Y-wing list, but having Poe be out of this fight for too many turns really has hampered Poe there, or hampered this resistance list.
Yeah, I think just setting up those chaff clouds to really hamper the effectiveness of the Y-wings.
Concussion bomb. Question is, do we get 2 of them? Does Sasha, there we go. Sasha? Jase, how do you say that Red Y-wing's name? JJ is ignoring me. We'll call it Sashay. There we go. That's its new nickname.
Sashay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say that Bomber is getting pretty bloody close there.
Yeah. Grudge looks like he's trying to block the hard 2 from Poe.
Yeah.
Yep. Question, I don't think you could boost from that spot though, right? The next turn.
No, he's definitely not boosting.
And we're going to get a boost into calculate there from Kai. And zoom from Dread.
And you just stay there. That way you drop your proxy next round. Hopefully
absolutely,
Kyle
you're in a shrine spot. Yeah. Get a 3 bank, might get a boost into calculate here.
You think so?
Yeah.
If it were me, I feel like I would rotate and try to ionize Grudge into that rock.
That's true. But the other problem is that you got to consider that you're now forced to drop concussion bombs from this point on. So you got to consider where you're going to have your Poe the next turn. And yep, just like he called it, does the 1 bank. It's right in the smack dab of those concussion bombs, but we'll take a focus here. Hard 2 coming in for Malorus, and probably going to barrel out of the way. Nope. Taking a target lock.
He's just going all alpha today. Just I'm gonna kill thing. Oh no, maybe he realized he's like, hold on, I don't know if I want that. Yeah, now he's deleted his thing.
Yeah.
No, he's taking the focus instead. Okay. All right. Cool.
All right. Cool. Yeah.
Come on, Kyle, get out of that ion. God, could you imagine if Kylo got ioned? Oh man.
Yeah.
I kind of want Kylo to stay there because I would like to see Kylo get walked off the board, but we know that's almost never going to happen.
Yeah, and when you have an instinctive aim concussion missile coming out the back, don't really need to do much there. All right. So first, Poe. We need Poe.
Yeah. Let's see if we got the block. I'm guessing we get the block. That'd be my guess.
Opens the foils and, yep, gets blocked. Question is, does he do the red focus? Which I think he absolutely should. You're in 3 arcs.
Yeah, you have to do the red focus here. Even if you eliminate Scorch, it's inconsequential. You cannot have Malorus shooting you.
All right, so that's 2 face down damage here. 1 on Malorus, another one on Scorch. They will have to take strains unless they want to flip those up. Yep, pulling out the strain, one on each. And we're going to get one more here from the other concussion. Another face down.
At least strain doesn't stack in terms of how many you can have.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be horrible?
You mean the
now I
effects?
get I get no green dice.
Yeah. Gosh, that would be terrible. All right, Poe.
Is that obstructed?
He's got his pick of the litter. It is not. He's going after Malorus here. So Scorch will live to shoot another day here.
Ooh, look at that.
Do you go for violence?
Well, you re-roll it first, and then, you 100% spend your luck. Then you see, yep, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to worry then.
That's a good lock. Here we go. And gets the natties, but that's still a dead Malorus there.
No, it's not.
And yes, it is.
Malorus has 3 health. Remember, he never lost its shield.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about the shield. Good point. Good call. I forgot about the shield. Concussions throw you off, man. Tell you.
They do.
All right, so range 1 back here from Malorus. I will spend the focus here to make it 2 hits.
Oh,
and one more.
And so that's half points.
Yeah. Down to 3 hull here. And we can get an instinctive aim concussion missile here, shot onto Shasa.
Oh, look at that.
Oof,
oh my god.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Gets 1, but it's going to take 2 hull onto Shasa. All right, now we get Scorch here. Going to get a restricted shot.
I think
it's going to take
should have 1 more health and 1 less shield.
Yeah. Yep, you're right. There we go. All right, so the range 2 obstructed here gets hit crit going into Poe and uses optics to make it 3. And Poe will spend that focus and will evade that shot. Yep.
Thank God.
Man, optics on Scorch has been like really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the barrage of ions here.
Yeah, Bremy, I agree with you. Rich, killing off Malorus would have been the death blow right there. That would have brought him back into the game. Right now we're at 14-5. If no more half points, we'll be at 15-6. And I don't know if Poe can do enough work to live.
Yeah, at this point you need to bring in Poe. You absolutely got to kill Kylo, or at least finish off these ties, so that way your Poe is not in danger constantly, and yeah, just try to survive.
Yeah, because Scorch is just gonna sail off into the sunset here. If I were Scorch, that's what I would do. See, even with the stress, you just won hard. And if Poe focuses his energy on Scorch, so be it. At the 3 points.
All right, so we got an ion cannon shot going into Dread here. We'll focus for 2.
Calculate for 2, buddy.
Yeah, calculate. And take a focus, and we'll lose a shield onto Dread. Yeah. Range 0 shot here going into Poe. And nothing.
Don't roll, Poe. Don't use your good dice.
Right?
Ooh, he does still get the ion off on Kylo.
Now Kylo is jammed, so he will get an additional die here. And we'll spend the calculate, gets 3. Ooh, Kylo evades. He'll take a hull hit, but he'll get away not being ioned. All right, and that is the end of round number 5, going into round number 6 now. And each will score 1 more additional scenario point for the center.
Yeah, I think Malorus might get the boost, the bump up next round. There is that possibility. I think the problem is this type of a list, and a few of these other lists, are ones that are like going to create it so that some of these FOs have to go up in price.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will tell you, I've seen Scorch pop. Like, I've played against the Scorch and it just pops. It's done and gone.
Yeah, as good as three agility is, when you roll all blanks, it's a sad day. So,
and Scorch is typically for the offense, you know. Yeah, you're right. I forgot all about the bank ions. Even though we talked about them earlier, I forgot about them.
Yeah, absolutely. So taking a look at the board state here, definitely see a 2 straight proxy coming in from Dread to put it right in front of Kai on the blue Y-Wing there. Does Malorus disengage Poe and start going at the rear of those Y-Wings?
I would not. I would do a 4K. That's what I would do.
Okay.
Because you're ahead.
Oh,
you're so far ahead.
Yeah. And I forgot the concussions have to be dropped. Forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah. The 4K just it makes your life a little bit easier.
Yeah, they're just getting their bombs off there. All right, cool.
Yeah. Now, if he does a 2 straight and boosts around for Kylo, we get a bump?
Probably trying to set up the block onto Poe and not punished. Really good.
Yeah,
and gets around the proxy. Very, very well done. Very good. Target lock focus onto Kylo there from Kai.
Target lock calculate. Target lock calculate. Oh, and he hits the rock. Is he on it too?
I believe so.
We're gonna look. Hold on.
And gets an additional damage there onto Dread.
It does. To me, it looks like he's on that corner of that rock. Man.
So Dread down.
That is definitely good for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you do the 3K with Mal? Maybe you did the 3K. Oh, look at that! Missing it.
Beauty. Well done.
I say take your target lock on Kylo now.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah. You get a free calculate after that. Yeah. All right, they're playing catch up with the yeah, there we go. All right, Scorch doing a 2 bank away, clears 1 stress and 1 strain there. Probably just doing a barrel roll. Yeah. And you called it 4K from Malorus. Kylo effectively out of that ion range, do you just take a target lock here?
Yeah, I would. I would see if you can get it on red
blue.
there. No, I take the target lock.
Oh no, red. Yeah, you're right. Red. Yeah, red is the one with damage. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I guess you could just say instinctive aim it.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. And now, I think all we have left is Poe. Ooh, right in front. That's mighty close to that bomb, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think the bomb hits him unless he barrels into those bombs.
Yeah.
Scorch rolled with a barrel roll action.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a strain on Scorch right now. That's not another. It's not a stress. Yeah. All right. So those bombs do not hit. They're discarded there, and we're gonna get shots here. I think Poe still has Dread in its arc right there. We'll take a look here. Yep, that's a range 1 here. Poe trying to get the kill onto Dread here. He just might if he spends that focus, although he is going to take 3 shots if he does.
He's going to take 1.
All right.
Yeah.
Possibly 3 shots. Still alive. Dread's still alive there. All right. All right, Malorus.
Yeah.
Oh, just out.
out.
Very nice. Yeah. And we're going to get an instinctive aim concussion missile here. And that's the last one for Kylo. We can do a focus into optics and then spend a force to make that 3 hits if he decides to be. Yeah, absolutely. And does spend to calculate. Now we do get the flip first for the concussion.
Yeah, it's a direct hit.
It is a direct hit. Oh my goodness.
Oh, see. That's not good.
Oh wow.
Oh, sad
man.
days.
Unfortunate. That's 1 less attack too coming into to Kylo there.
Yeah. Ugh, man, so not good. How do you say that Y-Wing's name? Sasha? Shasha?
Shasha. Yeah.
Tarjay? Charshay?
All right, so we get a range 2 shot here. And
Oof.
just a crit going into Poe. Poe evades it handily. Yep. Turns out if you just roll natties, you always survive.
Shazam. There you go. That's that Y-Wing's new name is Shazam. I agree. I'm all for it.
All right. So got a range 2 shot here coming in from Kai.
I don't need the target lock. Oh no! Oh my god, that's a dead Kylo, isn't
Kylo
it?
is gone. Kylo is gone.
Oh, Kylo.
Oh my
that
goodness.
makes this a little bit closer game there.
Oh yeah. That is a very, very close game now.
It's going to be 18-15. Oh man, though you're going to... It sucks because Poe's going to want to go... I don't know what but Poe's out of the battle again, right?
Yeah, he's going to have to run away a little bit. And that Y-Wing is going to take at least 2 turns to get back into the fight. I mean, you got the hard to boost to like start turning in, but you're not going to be catching anybody right now.
I think that's the game right here. I think with Poe, like, because there's a proxy coming, right? Does Dredge have a proxy?
No, he dropped both already. The only one that has one right now is Grudge.
Okay, so then you don't have to. I don't see. You can't run then. There's no running.
Yeah. Do you think that you fit the heart 2 to Poe's left, like right where Dread will be?
The hard 2 does fit if you don't get blocked. And if you're Dread, you're just one forwarding. You have to go for that block. He deleted the wrong.
Yeah, it happens.
Dial.
It happens.
14 minutes left, roughly. But yes, this is
It's still a close game. It's still a close game. With the loss of Kylo there to those Y-wings, that was a big boon there for Rich to get some points in there. But he still has to be careful not to get overwhelmed by these the remaining ships that are on his tail.
Yeah, I think the win condition was Dread and Kylo both had to die this round.
Yeah.
And you can't take Poe out of the fight because Chrispy gets 2 points. It's over this round if you take Poe out of the fight. So you just block Poe. Maybe you do a 1 bank. All right.
All right. Get boosts from system phase here for both of the bombers. And setting up a lock here with Grudge.
Gets 1. You get 2 and 1. If Poe lives and can kill Grudge this turn. Or Dread. Sorry. If Poe can live, you then officially. Yeah, he's not gonna get him an art. Ugh. Then you will officially tie.
For those wondering, he dropped a bomb at the top of the board because he forgot to do it. It's mandatory. So
yeah. Yep, because if you're Poe, you're 2 harding and boosting in. Nope.
Oh,
what are you?
He goes away. He runs away. Okay, so you're still out of arc from Malorus. The only shot you're taking here is from Grudge.
Then you have to take a focus stress boost around that rock, I guess. Oh, he couldn't do the 2 hard, JJ, because he was stressed. That's why.
Oh,
does he have R4 though? Does he have R4? He does. Okay.
He does. Yeah. Just out. And we're just going to get the he pulls the calculate for automated targeting priority here. And we'll use it. Hit crit going into Poe. Poe only gets 1. That's going to be a crit onto Poe.
That's and half points, right?
He's at half points already.
Is he? Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, and that's a hull breach onto Poe. And 1 more point scored there by Chrispy and Rich, bringing it 19-16. Still a very, very close game here.
And that Y-wing is going to be in. That Y-wing is going to be in the way of Poe. If he comes in, unless he barrel rolls.
I think you kind of have to talent here to get your guns in, because you have to engage something to try to take out something. Honestly, you got to go slow with Malorus, because Malorus is down to 1. You don't want to risk Malorus getting shot and killed, and you go aggressive with Grudge. Try to get some shots onto Poe.
Yeah, because killing Malorus only gets you 2 points. Killing Dread gets you 2 points. Yeah, he's lost the game. It's over unless he can kill those 2 ships or get half on something else. If he could get half on Grudge and kill Malorus.
Yeah, unless Chrispy gets aggressive with Scorch and puts him in the shot of a Poe. Poe could potentially kill him and kill Malorus with a Y-wing shot. But yeah, Chrispy's got to be just a little conservative here. Just play it slow.
Yeah, he's just got to run away. That's all he really has to do.
Get the hard 2 coming in, and we'll probably see the Boostin to calculate, if I'm not mistaken. He's deciding who he's going to chase.
I would chase Malorus with him.
Reaches for the lock, and we'll go onto Malorus. Yep, he wants to get that Malorus kill.
Grudge. Good old grudgy boy.
Mm-hmm. I would reload, honestly, at this point. Get that chaff missile ready. All right.
Does turn in with Scorch. All right. Well, and there's Malorus.
Yep. And we get the Talon from Poe.
Nope. All right, game him. Fortunately, if he had Talon the other way and was able to...
Yeah, I agree. So we'll go through the shots here. Poe getting his first shot. Oops. Oh, wait. Oh, he's just repositioning probably to the middle. Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go.
See, and that's why I don't understand. You could have done the 3 hard with Poe to the right and then boosted target locked around to get Scorch.
Yeah.
Maybe. Again, it might have been... That would have put him right there. He would have maybe had Scorch.
Oh, we get a proton torpedo shot onto Grudge. He could get half points here.
Did he have a target lock on him?
Yeah, he did. He set it up a while ago.
Oh.
Here we go. Goes for the reroll.
That's good too.
Oh, no! He only gets 2. No. He gets an elusive reroll and can spend the focus here if he wants to just make it 1 shield.
No.
A valiant effort there. Yeah, Malorus going into unmodded Poe. Range 3 obstructed. Gets just 1. And safe. Nothing from Scorch. A shot here from Kai going into Malorus. Range 2. Malorus does have an evade token.
So you got to get all paint here.
Oh, he's got the target lock. He's got the lock. He's got the lock.
All right.
There we go. Hit.
There we go. Didn't even need to use the
He needs 1.5. Oh, he got it. He got the evade. Oh, man. And then the last shot here coming in from Grudge onto Poe. Most likely in range 2. Automated targeting priority. Pulls a calculate and will shoot range 2 here. Doesn't need any mods at all. And Poe, heroic. Oh my gosh. We'll take just 1 more. And that is the game right there, with Chrispy winning 20 to 17. Still a close game there. It could have swung there, but man, great game by Chrispy, just doing really, really well on controlling that list and splitting it in half to split all the forces and keeping his forces all together, and concentrating down those Y-wings and just taking them out one at a time. Very well played by Chrispy. Congratulations for heading up to the top table in the Kyber Cup event for Season 6.
Yeah, see here, if he had done the 3 hard, that would have put him right here. And then that boost target lock could have got him Scorch. possibly, because I think he was like right here, right?
Yeah.
So that would have put him like right here. It'd have been close, but
yeah, absolutely.
And if he was right here, why didn't he just? If he was going after Grudge with the thing, why not just 4K then?
Yeah, I think it was probably just to keep himself out of like getting extra shots back. But I mean, at that point, you're still down no matter what. But yeah, I think that the 4K or the 3 talon would have been to the other side would have been probably better at that point. But
yeah, because that 3 talon would have put him here, but he doesn't get the target lock. If he does the 3 hard, it puts him roughly right here, and then he has to boost. And you're right. Without him going back, I don't know. He might not make that boost correctly.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. So just a last announcement here. So next weekend on Saturday, July 9th, we'll be hosting the Planning Phase Syndicate Showdown over here in Orlando, Florida. If you're in the Central Florida area, come check us out. We're going to have a in-person event up to 32 players. Gold Squadron Podcast will be streaming the event live here in Orlando, Florida from FLGS Florida. You can sign up. Check us out on Facebook where we have the event posted there, or on our Discord. We would love to see everybody there in person. We will be raffling off 2 packs. We'll be doing the Rogue Class Starfighter pack as well as the Republic Z95 pack as part of this tournament event. So come down, come say hi to us, come play, have some fun with X-Wing. We're going to have a great time.
Yeah. Yep, we will. And if, like I said, if you have not subscribed or followed us here, you can grab our links, all of our links all at one time, and check out any of our other stuff. We do like a Universe Extended series as well, where we kind of complain or love different books and movies and shows and all of that fancy stuff. So there is that. I will say we are probably... Well, it looks like there might be some other people online, so why don't we see who we can raid? Either which way, thank you all for joining us. We will see you next Tuesday, and possibly some more games.
See ya.